I recently shared a short video where I was talking about the dehumanized approach that a doctor took when giving a diagnosis of dementia to someone. And I got choked up and a little emotional because it really made me think of all the dehumanized ways we've seen our mother be treated since she got diagnosed with dementia. And so I thought I would share a few things that we've noticed and tips on how to be more human-centered, personalized, and respectful. My name's Pam. My sister Amanda and I are very passionate about disrupting the way we care for dementia in today's world and creating more human-centered, empowering approach so that people can live more fulfilling lives for as long as possible. Now, my first tip for today is all about engaging directly. There have been so many times when we've been sitting in a meeting or even just walking through the hall at my mom's assisted living home and someone talks to us about our mother who's right beside us. The more we can engage them directly in the conversation, involve them, the more like a human they feel. And they may not be able to give you the right or true answer or even to be able to fully understand what the conversation is about, but a person living with dementia is still a human. They deserve to be engaged and treated like a human. It can make a huge difference in making them feel acknowledged and validated. So directly engage the person who has dementia. The second tip is one that I'm really passionate about. It's all about empowering independence. We have lots of tips about how we've used different things from technology to simple dollar store buys to empower independence for our mom. And when we moved into a care home, this became really, really important. One story that really stands out is when we first moved in, we were interviewed about our mom's needs, what she needed as far as activities of daily living, getting dressed, taking showers, getting ready for bed, all of the things that she would need care help for. And my sister and I were very detailed about the kind of care that she needed to give her as much independence in doing these things as possible. So as an example, she could mostly dress herself, but she needed someone to just position clothes the right way so that she could put them on, forwards and not backwards. What happened though was that the person interviewing us was filling out their checklist and checking off, do they need no assistance, one person or two person assistance? And so they knew they needed one person assistance, but the assistance they got was not the personalized approach that empowered independence in the way that we expected. We saw people going in and fully dressing my mom. And so we immediately intervened and encouraged much more independence for her. When we give people the chance to do as much as they can on their own, it helps them to keep that ability longer and helps them to feel more like a human every single day. The third tip is about respectful language. And elder speak is something that apparently is very common. We had never heard this term until we started to see it happening live every day. We would see people coming in saying, sweetie, honey, and calling our mother things that were not her name and talking in a really sing-songy voice. And it would just really irritate my mom. And so it is so important to really watch out for that behavior. It, for some reason, happens a lot when we're dealing with seniors, whether they have dementia or not. But these are adults. They have had full, enriched lives, and we need to treat them like the human adults that they are. Instead, speak to them, tell them about your day, tell them about your family, have a conversation. Again, they may not fully understand everything or be able to fully engage in that conversation, but they will feel more like a human, and that connection really matters. If we want to truly disrupt dementia care, it starts with these small but meaningful acts. Seeing the person, not the diagnosis, honoring their autonomy and their independence, not just looking at their needs as a job, and treating them with the full respect that they deserve each step of the way. We would love to hear from you. If this resonated with you at all, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, ask us a question. We are here to support you if you are on this journey of dementia care. together, we can change the way we care for people living with dementia. We want to disrupt the old system and lead with love, respect, and humanity.